welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Stars. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, George Kirby. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1.
Hit on the ground to the right side.
Foul.
And it goes just foul.
That's a ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next, Luke Raley. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. The throw to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. 2 outs. Base is empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. And that's in for a strike. Raleigh, in his 4th year, hitting 3rd in the lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. And he grounds one back up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that gives Jorge Polanco a chance to hit with 2 out.
Batting fourth, the second baseman.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. On the ground.
Foul.
And foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rutschman on to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Luis Castillo.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Ellie De La Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So digging in, Carlos Beltran. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for a second. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that one fouled off. Center field. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Jackson Merrill. Into center and a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Just kind of slice that one into center.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Outside.
First pitch, and he just misses. That one
Ball,
missed.
that's in.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. That one fouled off. 2-2. Man at first, one away. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Just a slow ground ball this time. To first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Here's a high chopper. Raley. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Second inning set to go. At the plate, Randy Arozarena. And a foul ball.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Ball.
Next pitch inside.
One
and
and
that's
one.
ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-2.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. So up next, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Fastball for a strike. And that one a little below the knees. And it's a ball and a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Dylan Moore.
Baseman, Dylan Moore.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Joe Morgan.
And he chases a high fastball there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 out, base is empty. That's off the inside corner. And now 2-0. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, nice play. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
That misses.
2-2.
And the count is even, 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Batting 9th, the first baseman, Freddy.
2 outs, runner at first.
Freeman.
Freddie Freeman will hit next. That's off the
Ball.
mark. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Here comes Bregman around third. He'll score easily.
Everything came together for him. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
De La Cruz stands in with 2 away
1-0.
as he takes a ball. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That one felt good. It's 4-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And now, Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the
Leading
start
off
of the
for the
inning.
Mariners,
And the batter
the
now,
designated hitter,
Rowdy Tellez.
Tellez.
Kirby back to work. Just missed. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they inch closer. It's 4-1.
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Ground ball left side,
foul.
and it goes just foul.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
The center fielder,
Back to the top of the Seattle order.
Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Zips it to first. Rodriguez
Now
out of the
batting,
play.
The first baseman, Luke Raley.
Raley in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Next
Strike 2.
offering is in for a strike. Fast forward to 2022 for Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year. The Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th. That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Here's
off
the
for
center
the
fielder,
Stars, the
Jackson
center fielder,
Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air, center field, Rodriguez. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here comes Mike
Now
Yastrzemski
batting,
to the
the designated
plate.
hitter,
Grounded out.
Mike
His first time up.
Yastrzemski.
Ball one
No,
there.
that's outside. Ball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Canzone makes the play.
Now
and
batting,
there are
left
two
fielder,
down.
Jason.
2 outs, base is empty.
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. So a man at first. Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There goes the runner.
Yeah.
Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Swinging a foul straight back. Way
That's a ball.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. As we go to
Leading
the
off
top
for
of the
the
4th.
Mariners,
And here's
the
the
catcher,
catcher,
Cal
Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh.
Just missed.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those
1 ball,
chases
1
that are
strike.
turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
The batter,
And the batter
number 7,
now, Jorge
second
Polanco.
baseman,
He's 0
Jorge
for 1.
Polanco.
Late on that fastball. Polanco goes
No ball,
5
1
feet
strike.
11 inches, 31 years old,
Ball.
and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball. 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy.
1 out,
Arozarena.
runner at second. Now it's Randy Arozarena. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Just
Nope,
missed. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. That one
That's a
almost
ball.
got him.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle, Morgan. They get the out on a Arozarena. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to
The
hit.
batter, number
Struck
3,
out swinging his
shortstop,
first time.
J.P. Crawford.
And that's in there at the knees.
It's
2
0-1.
outs with a runner at third. The shortstop
Ball.
takes a ball. Swings
Strike 2.
through that one.
From a pitcher's perspective,
1-2.
that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. To the right side. And that is the inning. Bottom 4, now at the plate, Adley Rutschman. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he hasn't
0-1.
quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick
That's a
1, 2,
ball.
3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
No,
You
that
know,
missed.
this
That's a
group of
ball.
hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4
Got
runs
it.
already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
To third. And that's
Foul ball.
just foul.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Crawford snags it on the run. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
And that's
1-1.
downstairs and outside. Next pitch
That's the
is
ball.
outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He shoots one out to right. And they add a run. It's 5-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Now pitching for the
So
Mariners.
runner at second, 2 down.
Number
Stepping in,
83,
Carlos Beltran.
Edward
0 for 2 in this
Luzardo.
one. First
That's
pitch
the ball,
just
that's down.
misses. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for 3rd.
Yeah.
Strike in there. And that's a stolen base.
1-1.
Not even close. That one hit to right. Canzone. And that's the inning. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Dylan Moore. First
That
pitch
missed. That's a ball.
misses.
Well, these Mariners just lacking
1-0.
discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a
That one the other way. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. And you know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. That
Oh, yeah.
pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Boom, over
0-1.
80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the
Ball.
swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
He goes down looking.
The right fielder,
And now
number
it's
8,
going to be Dominic Canzone.
Canzone.
Struck out swinging his first time. Pickoff move to second.
Nope, he's
Moore
safe.
dives back in safely. And the first pitch
that's
misses
low.
for
That's a
ball
ball.
one. One out and a runner at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The center fielder, Julio.
So the lineup flips over. And now Julio Rodriguez. That one finds the corner. Strike one. That one missing
That's it,
inside. Runners at the corners, one away. And we're at the top of the fifth. And strike two.
That front door slider is such
One
a
ball, 2
devastating
strikes.
pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside
Nope,
fastball,
ball.
so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That
Full
misses
count.
the zone. Full count now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
The first baseman,
Luke Raley up next for the
Raley.
Mariners. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. And ball one. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. On the ground to the
That's
left.
foul.
And foul ball. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives
batting,
in the
the
run.
catcher,
He wasn't able to
Cal
elevate it, but he put a
Raleigh.
great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And here is Cal Raleigh. Foul ball there. Tap foul at the plate.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Right side, Polanco. Whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. And next is the designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. And there's a strike. Backed off
That's
the
the
plate
ball.
that time.
1-1. Hit it!
All sliders so far in this
1-2
at bat
is
to
the
get
count.
ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Ball!
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 2. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He'll touch them all. It's 6-2.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one hammered. That's back. You can kiss it goodbye. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 7-2.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Rutschman lays off down. low as he digs in for the third time. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-1.
On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
So 2 down. Now
Bregman.
Here is Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Top of the 6th inning, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Kirby back to work. He swings and fouls one off. Strike 2. Just off the inside edge. Rip to third. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. And that one fouled off. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Dominguez makes the grab, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch misses. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez on his way over. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Carlos Beltran now at the plate. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. Reaching for it and brings it in. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. First pitch, and he just misses. And that drops in for a strike. Off the mark there. 2-1.
Outside ball.
On the ground right side. And it goes just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses.
That's ball four.
So a
Take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
Up
Man at
next for the
first.
Tigers,
So here comes
the
Rowdy
designated hitter,
Tellez.
Rowdy
He's already homered
Tellez.
here in this one. New arm out of the
Now
bullpen,
pitching.
Billy Wagner.
Billy
The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1.
That's strike one. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss.
The
Struck
right
him
fielder,
out.
number 8,
One away. Dominic Canzone
Canzone
digs in now. Swings through that one for strike one. Wagner measures
Your
5
ball,
feet 10
1 strike.
inches. He features a 4-seam
Ball.
fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. In the air, left field, down the line, reaching down and makes the grab. Julio Rodriguez will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Morgan puts it away, and that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Taylor Saucedo.
And with the
Now
big
pitching for
deficit
the
on the
Mariners.
scoreboard, he almost has to just
Number
put that out of
60,
his mind. Every
Taylor
outing matters for
Saucedo.
relievers and their numbers, but
That's a ball.
I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Timeout.
Now before the 1. One time is called. Outside
Ball.
low, and it's 2-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those
2-2.
hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. There's the strike.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front
0-1.
side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That's down
That's
and
a
in.
ball. 1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, Polanco. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Dominguez now at the plate as he swings through strike
0-1.
1.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Ball.
That's down
That's a
and
ball.
in. A slider missed. That's outside.
No, that's out.
2-2. Got it.
Take, ha.
And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. We're in the top of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Luke Raley. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And a quick out, number 1. And now here
back,
is
the catcher,
Cal Raleigh. 1 for 3. A new arm into the game, the righty, Bruce Sutter.
Now pitching.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And that's in there for strike 1. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. So 2 down now, and here is Jorge Polanco. And there's the strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Merrill should have this one. Makes the catch, inning over.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Colin Snyder.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Morgan stands in now and watches strike 1. And there's a ball.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Ripped on a line. And there's one down. Next to hit. Adley Rutschman. Swung on, belted. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. Now it's Alex Bregman. That one missed.
Ball.
Line drive. Arozarena makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddy Freeman.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. You can kiss it goodbye. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-2.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that
That's
misses.
That's a ball.
1-0. And that one is
2-0.
inside. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rodriguez. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Chapman.
Aroldis Chapman.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So digging in, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. That one in there across the letters. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one at the knees for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Dylan Moore. And that one hit 97 on the gun. They're down to their final strike.
All right, there's number 8. 1 away.
1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.